Shalom, shalom. All praise to Abanawa Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Barak the Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. And today's video is gonna be about our little member, the tongue, and being very careful of what you let come out of your mouth, because as the scripture says, all the sacrifices have been done away with except for the sacrifice of the tongue, right? And what does that mean? That means that what needs to be coming out of our mouth needs to be what we're willing to sacrifice to Yahweh Shem Shai, and then that comes with keeping our body, our vessel clean and acceptable to Yahweh Shem Shai. Well, as best as we can, we'll keep beards on our face. We won't eat pork. We won't eat swine. We won't eat catfish. We won't go commit adultery. We won't commit fornication. We're gonna be careful of what we do with our body, our vessel, so that our little member, our tongue, can be acceptable, as a sacrifice, And I got this the inspiration to do this video from one of the apostles, and I'm not gonna try to guess his name because if I don't I don't got his name on the tip on, like, if I don't got his name and I know that's not his name for sure, I'm not gonna say it. I am gonna I should know all the apostles by name, but I will, in the future, slack it, Lord willing, I get to that, but I will, Lord willing. But kind of was one of the apostles' video, and the video was titled "Be extremely careful of what you say," man, and what a beautiful lesson, cause that video really got me through the spirit, throughout Yahweh Shem Shai, call out Yahweh Shem Shai, and I feel great, for whatever reason. Hey, it sparked my spirit, and I feel great, and he was going on about, he was popping scriptures off, breaking them down. It was beautiful, very edifying, the Wadi Haba Shem Shai. And for whatever reason, it sparked my spirit to, make a video about the same topic. But I'm just gonna, titled it, And that leads me into my first scripture. This is James 3:5. Wait, no, this is Slacking. Yeah, this is James 3:5. Even so, the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter of little fire kindleth. Exactly. And I'm pretty sure if we read on and this is I just read the 5th verse. We're about to go down to the 6th. This is the 6th verse. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members of the body, right? It's a member of our body. And just like we got the ear, the nose hairs, the eyelid, everything has its own purpose, their own role to play, And that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire of hell. And even so, the tongue is a very little member, is very, 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 it's just like a game changer. It's a deal breaker. It's either it's gonna be, you're gonna have a righteous tongue or you're gonna have a wicked tongue. Just like we're gonna have prophets, right? We're gonna have the left hand prophets, the prophets of Baal, and we're gonna have the right hand prophets, the prophets of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And your tongue's either gonna be very displeasing to Yahweh Shem Shai, or is it gonna be very, very, very pleasing to Yahweh Shem Shai? And that's what we're aiming at, And that leads me to, let's see. Khan. One second. All right, come. 1 second. Slack, yes. Just bear with me. Khan. This is Jeremiah 5:14. Slack for the little way. Jeremiah 5:14. Wherefore thus saith Yahushai, Yahushai, God of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. Exactly. So when you are speaking and you're teaching, and you know, speaking to these 2/3 or heathens, this word is gonna burn them up. It's gonna cut them. The scripture refers to this word as a sword. It's because it's very, very, very powerful. And it's like, this word is very powerful, and that's why this word is only for the elect. The elect will only receive this word 100%. And when we speak to somebody that's not of the elect, they're going to bug the fuck out. They're going to, get in their feelings. They're not going to understand. They're going to try to argue. They're going to feel offended. Because that's why the scripture says oh, damn. I think that's Titus. That's in Titus. Everything is pure unto the pure, and everything is defiled unto the defiled. Exactly. So this word is only for the elect. So when somebody of the elect is receiving this, they're going to tweak the fuck out. They're going to, because they just got cut. And that's why the scripture says, who can bear a wound of the flesh? Who can bear a wound of the flesh? The elect can. Because when they got cut, when they first came into it, yeah, they feel uncomfortable. They don't feel right, but they threw the pride out the window. They got on their knees, and they chose. Well, they didn't choose. Yahweh Shem Shai put the spirit on them to choose to keep continuing, keep taking the hell and fight for, righteousness' sake, And yeah, that's the point. We're going to go to Matthew. Matthew 12th chapter. And the 34th verse. This is Matthew 12 and 34. O generation of vipers, how can ye, being evil, speak good things? They can't. For out of the abundance of the heart, which goes back to the mind, the mouth speaketh. Right. So out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So whatever's in your heart, which goes back to your mind, whatever's on your mind, you're going to speak of, right? That's why you run into Jake, what they talking about? Getting high, hoes, smashing somebody girl, money, and shit that don't matter, right? Because, hey, that's why they're 2/3, right? Because they're doing shit that don't matter. I'm going to jump down to, this is the 35th verse. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things. And that is this doctrine. This is the true doctrine. And an evil man out of the evil treasure bringeth forth evil things. Man, there's just so many examples. You know, you look around, you see Jake. What is he doing? It's the same shit. You know, drugs, running over, stumbling, bumping their head, you know, just no understanding, no faith, just lost, you know. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things, and an evil man out of the evil treasure bringeth forth evil things, right? So we want to make sure we be careful of what we let come out of our little member, you know, the tongue. Because, yeah, got to be careful. But I say unto you, this is the 36th verse, but I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment, right? So everything you let come out your mouth, either if it's on the left-hand side or if it's on the right-hand side, you're going to receive a reward for both, you know? And if you spoke more on the left hand, you're going to get that left hand reward. And what is that? You're going to eat a missile. You're going to be backstroking in the lake of fire, you know? And if you receive, you know, the right hand reward of speaking of good things, you're going to receive salvation. You're going to receive guidance. You're going to receive mercy, grace, salvation. Receive that crown. Man, you're going to receive Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, you know, and it's priceless. Oh, yeah. Con. This is, I'm going to get, 1 second. This is going to be a Sirach. Sirach 28 and 17. Man, what the fuck? Wait. Con. Sirach 28 and 17. Alright, Con. The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh, but the stroke of the tongue breaketh bones. Woo. That's the importance of what you let, you know, come out your tongue, you know, and just when you think about it, you know, you got a woman, you know how, hey, these women these days, you know, we know about them. They ain't shit. But, you know, when, you know, you got feelings for, like, your woman, you know, she part of 2/3, and she, you know, she say, you know, she just, you know, she letting her mouth run, she proud, she prideful, she letting her mouth run. And I'm speaking to the brothers that experience this. you feel like, damn, is it what the scriptures say? Like when you deal with a wicked woman, it's like you got like your bones are like rotten, or just merely paraphrasing, but there's a scripture that says something like that, and that's how strong the tongue is, the little member. That's how strong the tongue is. That's what it, Sirach 28:17. The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh, but the stroke of the tongue breaketh bones. We're going to jump down to the 18th verse. This is, many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not so many as have fallen by the tongue. Woo! Man, man. Damn, that's powerful. Many have fallen by the edge of the sword. What does that mean? Many have fallen by, like cardinal weapons of today. Even, the sword, literally the sword, or, the gun. Many have fallen by swords, guns, shit like that. Wars, many have fallen. But not so many has fallen by the tongue. Or not so many has fallen by the tongue. So I'm reading that wrong. Slakia. Just wanted to double check, and I was definitely reading it wrong. Many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not so many as have fallen by the tongue. Right? So many have fallen by the, like in the flesh, the swords, the guns, the bombs, whatever. But not so many as have fallen by the tongue. So way more people have fallen by the tongue than these deadly weapons. So what does that say about your tongue, which everybody has, Got to be very careful, and manifesting good things, bringing forth good fruit. Some scary shit, man. Scary shit. Now I got, this is the last scripture I wrote down. This is Mark 7:15. Perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect to end this video off. Dawadi Habashim Shai. Kala Yahabashim Shai. There is nothing. This is Mark 7:15. There is nothing from without a man that entering into him can defile him, but the things which come out of him come on, man. Slakia. Fucking Satan. We're going to read that again. Mark 7:15. There is nothing from without a man that entering into him can defile him, but the things which come out of him, those are they that defile the man. Beautiful scripture. So the things that entereth into a man, like I said, if your woman is tripping the fuck out with her tongue, making you feel some type of way, and that's entering into you, right? So that entering into him, there is nothing from without a man that entering into him can defile him, right? So that's entering into you. So that can't defile you, right? It probably stir up some emotions, make you feel some type of way. But the things which come out of him, those are they that defile the man. So when I heard this, the scripture, man, that just sparked my spirit a whole bunch, because it's been so many times where, well, I'm speaking for myself, but, all the brothers in this truth sincerely, can relate. you're in a situation that you have to discipline yourself. You have to have patience and faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai to keep calm, you know, in the valley of shadow of death that we're walking in. Keep calm, keep our heads straight, stay focused, and stay singular-eyed on this truth, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and still make the right decision, you know? So yeah, it's nothing but wickedness around us, but that's not going to defile the men of the Lord. That's, you know, that's why they said that the weak were made to be stumbling blocks for the strong. You know, that's all it is. So going back to my point is, the things that come into you cannot defile you, but the things that come out of him are they that which can defile the man. Come. So you gotta watch. You know, hey, Satan is out here, you know, walking to and fro the world, you know, as a roaring lion, as the scripture says, doing his thing, you know, Satan doing his thing. So we're gonna come into a situation where we're gonna want to spaz the fuck out, but we're not. We're not gonna do that, you know. That's why the scripture says, let the filthy be filthy. We're gonna keep our peace. We're gonna move the fuck on. We're gonna pray, and we're gonna go harder for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, understanding that this ain't our place of rest. This is war. And this is no time to be in our emotions. This is no time to be bitching up, you know. I try not to curse, but shit, it comes out. Fuck it. It's like it, but hey, it is what it is. Lord willing, I get better. But, but right, this is the time of war. So, the elect men are gonna be very careful of what they let come out their mouth. And that was my last scripture. Hopefully this was edifying. You know, the Wadi Yahweh by Shem Yahushai for allowing me to make this video. I pray that it was edifying. Shalom to my sincere brothers and sisters. Shalom.